Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing the July monthly reading for Gemini Sun Moon Rising. Please keep in mind that this reading is general and may not apply to you, and it may not resonate with you, and that's fine. If it doesn't, I would say please check your other signs. And also remember that this is technically not timestamped, so if you see this video after July and it resonates with you, that is wonderful. And one more last thing, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you could please do so, I'd really appreciate your love and support. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this reading started. All right, Spirit guides, do you have any messages for Gemini? Okay. Okay, let's see here. We have the 10 of Wands and we have the 9 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Wands. I would say so far looking at this, there might be something that you're really passionate about that you're going to have to really think about, or that you might be really thinking about, or you might want to think about in the month of July with all of these wands so far in your reading. Hi, Spirit guides. Oop. Okay, the King of, okay, so there is the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the four of Swords in reverse. And the 9 of Pentacles. Let me pull one more card. Oh. And the 4 of Wands going on over here. Gemini for July. I would say there might be you might be having some financial issues going on, and it could be impacting your home life. You could be feeling like you're taking on too much work, or you're, let me see here, give me a sec. Let me see what's coming through. I feel like you're completing a project or something that you're passionate going, or you're working on it, or it could be work as well, but I feel like you might feel overwhelmed. And right now there's a lot going on in the world, and I know a lot of people are feeling overwhelmed, but you're feeling scattered, and it could be financially is what I'm seeing here. You're feeling kind of scattered financially, and it could be impacting you mentally, and you could be feeling some mental strain because of it. There looks like there might also be some communication issues going on with you and maybe a loved one. And you're feeling like you're taking on all of the work I'm seeing here, and you feel like you're not getting any help from this other person. It might be a roommate, maybe a lover, I don't know. But there's most definitely lack of communication, and that could be what the issue is. But whatever the issue is here, it could be causing you a lot of mental pain. I feel like there might need to be a transition here. It feels like if there's a relationship with someone, it feels like it's just really not going anywhere. You feel like you're the one putting in all the work. And there might be some mental abuse going on, and it just, you can't take it anymore. I feel like if you do make a transition, however, things will change for you financially, and you'll be here with the Nine of Pentacles. You'll be at this phase where you're actually feeling comfortable again, feeling stable, feeling independent. Something going on here in the month of July with someone is making you not, it's not making you feel independent. It's just making you feel like you're putting in all the work. But you have this independent mentality, and that could be causing issues. With the Knight of Swords, it's just you're burnt out. You're burnt out, and you feel like you have no one that is there to help you. You're kind of standing on your own. But let me go ahead and pull this Illuminati deck and get some clarification here. Yeah, let's get some clarification. Spirit guides, do you have any clarification? For the Seven of Wands. For Gemini. Four of Swords. Okay. So with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands, they're all still kind of like contemplation. So it just said you need to contemplate on your next steps, so that you can feel independent. Somehow you're feeling trapped, you're feeling burnt out. You might have to change your direction on what you're doing if it's a goal, and it might not feel right to you. It might not be right. You might need to change that way. If it's a relationship, it looks like you might not be feeling independent, or you might not be feeling independent, or you might feel independent, but you're still contemplating on your next steps, because whatever you have going on in July, like I said, it could be like a passion, it could be a job or something going on. It's for some of you, I feel like it might be a relationship. It's not going anywhere. So that makes sense for those two cards to get pulled on. You know, you just need that. You need to contemplate on your next steps. Or you need to take a break, or you need to release, you know, that lack of communication. You need to you need to clearly communicate what it is that you want. If you're in a relationship, to maybe this other person, possibly. If you're not, you need to you need to sit down with yourself and figure out what it is that you need to do. Because right now, what I see is whatever you're doing may not be working at this very moment, and it might be because you're just burnt out. You need to rest. You're burnt out and you need to rest. There's nothing wrong with taking a step back. There's nothing wrong with taking a step back so that you can see a different perspective, so that you can contemplate on your next steps, or if you need to change up something completely. I feel like that's most definitely an important thing for you in the month of July, or whenever you see this reading. And that will help you to regain your independence, to go ahead and know that, you know, with the 9 of Pentacles here upright, but the 10 of Pentacles reversed, you know, there's some conflicting things going on here. You know, you might be having some spirit or some spending issues that you need to get under control. And once you do, you'll be really good and you'll be well off. But I feel like that's what I'm seeing. But let me go ahead and get some clarification here for the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit guides, do you have any clarification on the 9 of Pentacles for Gemini? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles on top of the 9 of Pentacles. A thought just came to my head that maybe some of you right now may not have the finances that you desire, but that's all going to change in the month of July, is what I'm also seeing for some of you. But I feel like if you sit back and you contemplate and you take a break and you give your mind time to rest, it'll all work out in the end. That's what I'm seeing here with the Queen and the 9 of Pentacles. It also can mean that a woman that you might know, it could be a boss or someone, I don't know, might be coming with a job offer or some type of offer of financial freedom. You know, she has like fruits and stuff in her hands, like, I come bearing gifts for you so that you don't have to worry about it. So I feel like if you are having financial issues, I feel like that's going to change for you. But you're going way too hard. You need to step back. You need to most definitely step back and reevaluate your situation. And I see that a lot up here with these wands, with all of the wands, you know, on here. And if you need to communicate with someone, you need to communicate something with, if there's like a relationship going there or some type of situation there, or maybe you just really need to communicate with yourself and get your intentions right, figure your intentions out, reevaluate your situation and what you're doing right now, because it might not be working. It could lead to more financial debt or financial stress, or it could be something very beautiful. Like I always say, the future is for you to decide. It's always constantly changing. Every action of every second that you take, it's changing. So let's see here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull the Crystal Spirit Oracle card to see what crystal you would benefit from the most for the month of July, or whenever you read this. If you don't own a crystal or this crystal that we're going to pull, no problems. You can still benefit from the message and the guidance and the energy that this crystal can bring to you. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going so we can see what would be the best crystal that can help you out this month. Yeah, just it looks like you're tired, Gemini. Crystal spirits, what crystal would Gemini benefit from the most in the month of July? Or whenever they see this reading. Everything just flying all over. I do see the pink sapphire is beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these crystals off the ground, or these crystal cards off the ground. Give me one sec. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I would say here with the pink sapphire, I would say pink is associated with the heart chakra. So I would say in the month of July, you might really want to focus on your heart chakra if you do your chakras. If not, keep self-love and just kind of self-love, self-worth with you in the month of July. And that's just based on the fact that it's pink. I don't really know a lot about the sapphire, and I actually don't own one. But like I said, if you don't own one, no problem. Just take this advice and see if it resonates with you, because it might. But it looks like you might need some self-love, and like I said, that contemplation and that setback, because you most definitely got what you need right here. So let me go ahead and read the message from the crystal spirits. So it says the essential meaning for pink sapphire is forgiveness, choosing to heal, acceptance, and letting go, and smoothing the heart. Yep, that's where that contemplation is coming in. You got to step back and you have to reevaluate what's going on, whether that's a relationship or if you have some type of work situation going on. If you have a project or a passion that you're working on, you just need to give yourself time there, if that's what that is. And some things you gotta let go. I feel like if you, so far based on just knowing that with this crystal, if you let some things go that just aren't working from you, it's going to be very beneficial for you in the long run. And it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it will be the better decision, because you got a lot of reverse cards here going on where stuff just is not right. You know, the family situation, a relationship situation, it's just something's just not right here. And you gotta let things go. You gotta smooth your heart. You have to think about you, that self-love, your self-worth. Okay, so let me go ahead and read the message here. It says, have you heard that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself? Pink sapphire message to you is not to concern yourself with the law of karma right now. For while your loving heart wants to see justice served for the good of all, in the moment you are called to align yourself with the universal laws by choosing to heal yourself. It is time to start the process of forgiving those who did you harm, and that means deciding consciously that they will not determine your story of who you are and what you have experienced. For you are a powerful storyteller and co-creator, and you will tell a tale of overcoming that which has caused you pain. You're willing to engage in healing to free yourself from the past, smooth your heart, is an awesome superpower. Pink sapphire spirit is here as a reminder that you can do the work, that walking through the forge of fire and letting go of the pain will remark you strong as still going forward. You will persist, and as you embrace the wisdom you have earned, find the power to say never again by making the choice to heal yourself and forgive yourself for not knowing better. Positive things are to come, and you can rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally in the process for healing, acceptance, and forgiveness. Yeah, something's got to go. It could be something that is bothering you mentally. It could be something like from the past that you need to let go, but it's holding you back is what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to go ahead and read the meditation section for this crystal and how it can benefit you with meditation. Pink sapphire teaches forgiveness and assists us in moving past old fears and into a space of being open, not to only giving love, but receiving it as well. Meditation with this stone helps open the heart and eases the emotions, especially those related to relationship wounds. And like I said, I'm seeing relationship here, that either it's a relationship in the past or it's a relationship that you're in. And if you're looking for an answer of what to do, I hope this reading helps you kind of dig in yourself and be able to figure out what to do. And if it's something from the past that's still hurting you and you're still holding on to the fact that somebody's hurt you in the past, I feel like July is a time to go ahead and let that pass. So I hope this reading works. I hope this reading helps and works for you. And I hope that it will help you to grow in the month of July. All right, so I feel like the messages have come through. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing month. Thank you. Bye.